So I just read this really negatively toned news article talking about how 55 of the top Fortune 500 companies are run by women CEOs. And I was interested. It was a small article, so I went back to the original source. And this article actually had a very different tone. It was celebrating the fact that this is the highest number of women CEOs ever to be represented in the Fortune 500 companies. And it was fascinating to me to think about how this same piece of data could elicit a very different tone when coming from a different perspective. And it was a reminder to me about the role of perspective in parenting. It specifically can relate to when kids misbehave. So, when kids misbehave, it's obviously unpleasant for parents, but kids misbehave for a reason. Whether they're trying to seek attention, whether they're hungry or tired, whether they are just bored and looking for some amusement, or attempting to gain autonomy. Their misbehavior always comes from a specific need or reason. And as parents, when we can pause and see these misbehaviors through that lens of our kids having a need and trying to accomplish something, not always very effectively, it tends to affect our feelings about what's going on and our subsequent behaviors. So, next time your child misbehaves, pause and realize they're misbehaving because they have a need that they're trying to get met. And you may or may not be able to figure out what that need is, but just notice your attitude when you think about this as an unmet need rather than as just something to annoy you or bother you. It tends to land differently, and we tend to be able to parent better when we come from that place.